Hello everyone, my name is Bugfud, and today we will be playing Rimworld. In particular, we're going to be doing a playthrough based around the mod called One with Death. Pretty interesting mod. We also have plenty of other mods in this list. If you want to play with this mod list, it should be somewhere in the description. We have loads of different factions that are a bit, powerful to an extent. Corrections, technically just a variety of factions. A handful of which are somewhat powerful, but not stupidly so. Let's go with classic Randy Random on Blood and Dust to start. But we'll later bump that up to Losing is Fun. Let's do a standard planet size. And let's amp up the difficulty a bit by lowering the overall temperature. Actually, nah, more variety. So default temperature, and bump up the population scaler by 1. Okay, seeds been randomized. Here's all the factions we have. And now we generate. Let's hope to get a good spawn. But yeah, while we're waiting. Oh, never mind. Okay, let's see what biomes do we have available. Myconic jungle, miasmic mangrove, jungle zombies. There's an Akin forest. Mechanoid intrusion. Fairless infested jungle. Adigilana superorganism. We do have a lot of mods in here. We do have alpha biomes, hence all the different new biomes and stuff. Now, what would be a good plan? We likely want somewhere close to a lot of different enemies. High availability of food, since I'm gonna lay out a couple rules for this playthrough. But first, let's find a suitable location. Okay, let's go with this tile here. And let's get working on the ideology. Game's giving learning helper pop-ups since I just reinstalled the game recently. Okay, now what would be a good structure? That one sort of fits the theme we're going for. Right. While we're getting our memes and precepts sorted out, I might as well lay out what rules we'll be going with for this playthrough. Currently we're starting at Blood and Dust for the difficulty, but will later go up to Losing is Fun. We can only at one time have one living colonist. Keyword living, because, you know, we're doing playthrough centered around the mod One with Death. So that means we have, you know, our Necromancer and nobody else. That is simply just to add a bit of extra challenge to the playthrough. Make it a little more centered around that mod. So because of that, we won't be able to recruit any pod or stuff like that. So because of that, to ensure that, we'll throw an Isolationist as one of our memes for ideology. Now we need to find some other stuff that fits. Okay, let's see if there's anything interesting up at the top here. Flesh crafting actually fits to a good extent, since we're doing, like, you know, a necromancer sort of playthrough. Okay, what other names would be good? God Emperor is a good one from our good old classic Vanilla Ideology expanded memes and structures, because that provides a huge mood bonus. Let's throw on Psychic Focus as well. Alright, the other rule I forgot to talk about for this playthrough. We are not allowed to, we're not allowed to go ahead and have a Mechanitor at all. We can't turn our Necromancer into a Mechanitor. Simply because that doesn't just fit the theme. Plus it adds a little extra challenge too. So there's no harm in the increased challenge. Now let's go ahead and change up our presets a bit. We of course have War Crimes expanded too, because that's pretty much very common mod to have in most Rimworld saves. Since it's exclusively one person colony, let's go research that very fast. Fungus on the don't care. This precept here will provide a good mood buff. Except, but we'll leave that precept as go ahead and quickly remove all that. Okay, now we go through and add some rituals. Okay, where is the specific one? There it is. We'll just go ahead and throw in 6 of those so we can get some handy-dandy rewards from the ideology. Discovering complex would probably be the most useful. So we'll just have all the advanced party rituals allow for discovering a complex. Okay, now we can go through add relics. We can go ahead and make them a bit interesting. That'll be nice in the late game to have those 3 items. That'll be a nice bonus from our ideology for the late game. And I think we'll leave the Venerated Animals tab clear because sometimes it ends up being annoying. Okay. Now let's randomize a bit. Hold on, I gotta check something real quick. I think we'll just go ahead and cut ahead to when we have our colonist fully customized and stuff. Alrighty. We're now done customizing our colonist. Here we have Victor Peterson, I guess is his name. That's just what I randomly generated, as well as, you know, the actual looks of the colonist. He is a amateur astronomer turned animatronic mechanic, and his traits are psychopath and bloodlust, which was actually randomly generated. I don't think you want to know how long I sat here clicking to get that. Alright, our soon-to-be Necromancer is age 67. And he has a mild interest in everything with skill levels set to 5. This part I manually set it to via character editor. Just because he is a technically solo colonist for a good chunk of time. And he'll be doing almost everything himself. I thought it would be better than having him have, like, his intellectual sitting at, like, 10, which it was, to just take everything downwards / upwards in some cases, like for melee and shooting, and just set every value to 5 rather than having, like, some stats near maximum, because that's what it randomly generated as. How will the stats end up at by the end of the playthrough? Who knows? Only time will tell. Alright, and the genotype is just our default baseliner. Let's just quickly save our fella here. And start. Now that we got our colonist after far longer of a time than I'd like to admit, we now need to get a decent map. Right here we have the good old map reroll. So let's go ahead and reroll to see if we can get a better map generation. Okay, this one here seems decent enough. Alrighty. Let's switch the map out for the new rerolled one. We have slightly less resources stats on the map, but that's okay. Let's get started. I think I'm gonna readjust my microphone. Okay, there. That's a bit better. Okay, let's quickly just get our little settings down here. So we're gonna get rid of learning helper and switch it to categorized layout. Okay. I hate how we got all this tutorial crap just because I haven't played the game in a while, and in turn, like, didn't just already have, like, everything good to go. But, okay. Ooh, what's this? This wasn't here the last time I tried this scenario. Huh. I wonder what that does. Because I actually don't know what that does. Interesting. And let's grab that plastic knife as a cider. Alright, and the flag vest. We gotta get that. Alright, okay, now we become a necromancer. As you open the ancient tome, you feel as if something is calling to you from those white empty pages. A chill runs down your spine. Are you sure you want to read the book? Yes. Awakening. No matter how many pages I turn, they remain empty. Yet I cannot shake the feeling that there's something here. Something waiting. Pressure builds by my eyes and then symbols. Shapes I do not recognize, yet they burn into my mind as if they had always been there. My hand trembles, then moves on its own. Take up a pen and begin to write, not with intent, but with desperation. Symbols pour forth, erratic, feverish, like something clawing its way free. 3 pages at first, meaningless scribbles, but as I focus, disorder shifts. Patterns emerge, structure. I feel them before I see them. Microscopic constructs, archites, flowing from the pages into my flesh. The sensation is overwhelming. An intrusion at the very edge of perception. And then, for the briefest moment, I see something. A presence. A design beyond comprehension. And in that moment I understand. I can read what I have written. But it is not enough. Knowledge lingers at the edge of my thoughts. Incomplete. Unfinished. I must press forward. There is more to uncover. So much more. And that's where we start. As becoming an axe. Oh damn, they really did update the mod. That's new. Having undead champion off to bed is new. Same with Rage Shamblers. Because back when I first tried this mod, very briefly, there was only 3 things here at the start. What did the Necromancer say? Oh, neat. Let's just show that ability. And then we install Necromancy conduit. I wonder what that does. Well, we'll find out. But okay, let's take a proper lay of the land. And get started. Okay, first and foremost, we will go ahead. Up here, 9 by 9. Allow all. And set it to the lowest priority. Okay. Now we go to structure. And go ahead and place in some doors. Then head over to furniture. Queue up the construction of the bed. Go ahead. And chop the wood around. Our little starting spot. And now we let our fellow victor work. But yeah, if anyone wants the modlist, it should be somewhere in the description. I should have included it. But this will be interesting. Quite interesting indeed. Mainly because I know very little about this mod, despite I have briefly tried it in the past. I didn't really go all that in depth. Didn't even really properly start it. Because the last time I tried playing this mod, it was around the time when I had to reinstall my entire computer's operating system. But that doesn't matter, that's a story for some other time. Let's go ahead and look around the map, see what's there. Okay, we got 4 Helixian gas geysers. I mean, 3. How the heck did I misread that? That horribly. Okay, let's see how many steam geysers we have. 4. Alright, schedule. We should shift that around a little bit. And for now, recreation is a afterthought. Mainly thanks to our ideology. Having the God Emperor trait, which will, once we assign Victor here to the leader role, he will become very, very happy. With a plus 30 mood buff, which will be equal to extremely low expectations. Okay, let's go ahead and first and foremost do the role change. Oh. I can't assign that because of the sidecasting condition. One moment. Okay, there, that should be fixed now. I just realized I had forgotten to go ahead and add a Psylink level 1 to Victor here. I had completely forgotten about that. Oh, and we got the most useless one. Chunk skin. Ah, yes. Very useful. So it really doesn't matter that I just went ahead and gave him a Psylink just so he could properly get the leader role functioning. It'll update eventually. Okay, let's look at this corpse's skills. Ooh, 10 implants, 8 medical, and tough. So they would be able to sort of just tank hits, but not really much else if we turn them into an undead. But I mean, that 8 medical is pretty good, and 10 plants is really nice. So we will go ahead and resurrect that corpse eventually. But of course, first and foremost, we still need to focus on, the early stages of average Rimworld playthrough type stuff. Still currently. Would be really nice if we could get started right away with the one with death, but it'll have to be more passive based gain. For now. Well, our good pal Victor is just howling, which I'll actually bump down the priority. It is, but I would be to go ahead and get a handful of zones. Okay, so let's quickly turn on the fertility overlay to see the fertility of the ground. Hear that? Okay, now we take our uniform growing tool. And we will plant rice, simply because it just grows really scattering steels. Right. Do we need a ritual spot? Like, does this one auto-assign? Oh no, it auto-assigned. Okay, good. I didn't even notice that it did. Let's go and fix the zoning. I slightly messed up with that. But yeah, we now can just go ahead and not bother with recreation. Because this nice verdi mood buff, we can pretty much just barely. Oh, that's from one of the how things were defaulted to stats. And I didn't know things. Oh. Good amount of food once it gets going. But early in where we are at currently, we wildlife probably want to kill some of the wildlife. Chameleon yak is long hair to escape with the nose. All the best things around. Oh my god. Chameleon. I'll change temperature times, environment, change and they have no threat of fighting back. In that case, I'll just allocate the entire map as a hunting zone. Let's see what the research tree for our necromancy looks like. Man, they really updated this. Cool. Now let's take a look at this other stuff. Increasing limit of undead can control. Should be possible to vary by each. Increases the result of variables. Progress must be made carefully, step by step. That seems like a good research to be our next research. He's over there. We still got a painstakingly wait for him to finish finish hauling stuff before we can go ahead and get to corpses. We probably want to butcher a couple of the corpses for food. Okay, then in that case, we should go ahead and expand a little bit. Okay, that should allow us to get a proper freezer up and running. Just can't forget about setting the stockpiles up. We allow foods, corpses, and toxic waste packs and gene packs. Because that's all the stuff you put in the freezer. And let's just go name that person. Oh, we got a psychic soothe. Thank you, Randy. That's pretty lucky for Randy Random to just give us a psychic soothe. Even though it's completely unnecessary things to do. Very nice. Buff. Alright. Yeah. Man, that stretching felt good. Okay. How long have we been recording? 39 minutes. Huh. Alright. Oh dang, I'm so blind I didn't even realize this Steam geyser here was even, in this spot specifically. I guess I chose, like, the perfect spot to start building at, because we got Steam geyser literally right next to us. That's just fun. Let's just follow Victor around. I don't think it's worthwhile bothering with the smaller animals, since it'll probably take so long to even hit them and it doesn't really give a whole lot of reward. It'll be easier to just draft them up at this time. Okay, target injured. Will bleed to death in a couple hours. Okay. Let's leave them to bleed to death. And let's go down to the next one. Okay, that one's in 14 hours. Let's chase him down. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's finish him off. And this or passive necrotic energy gain? Maybe. I don't know what I was thinking. We decide elk over here from earlier. Let's make this elk. Oh shoot, this elk over here came back. Nice. Now we go ahead and finish them off. And consume their corpse. And let's halt our manual control. Chameleon yaks, self-tamed. Huh. Neat. I guess that one's real eager to go ahead and be just... Oh shoot, a mad squirrel. Crap, I didn't mean to close it. Alive. Okay, let's just quickly murder this stupid squirrel. Okay, well, let's steal its corpse. Let's see how much necrotic energy we get. Almost nothing. Just literally 0.4. And we have visitors from the Outlanders. Do I have anything I want? Or traits that would be good as an undead. This isn't desirable. Damn it, you let him escape. Okay, I'll have him go prioritize tending to himself. But hey, we got the 2 important corpses out of the deal, the 15 mining and the 10 shooting. Ooh, and they also have 9 medical. Hey, backup is good. Okay, let's look again. So, if I think right, the difference between a regular red and undead champion is how, like, good. Okay. First, let's just grab all the useful bits. The corpses. I can now go ahead and disable calling on the net. Nice. If I disable it fully downgrade to 4, as well as growing plant good. This was my idea. Okay, that's a good idea. To force the picking up of the stupid elf. Okay, now we can exclusively use it. I know that champions are probably combat related. So if I'm gonna get one early on, I probably want to go with the one with 10 shooting. things get their shooting. Oh, we got an undraft Victor so he can sleep. Since he had sleep. And that really is the last. Oh, God. Okay. Add a chameleon. Yeah, because. Oh, we got a raid. What are your traits? 12 mining. Bah. That's decent enough. Okay, Undead Squad. These you can just go back to slaughtering that chameleon. Walter and Hornby. Draft up. You're going to go fight these damned raiders. Which direction are you going? Okay, I see. Oh, they're going after bees. Okay. Stupid. I'm telling you to go on. I juke him out. Reinforcements are being sent in. We got a genie with 17 crafting. Okay, I didn't expect us to get our full squad this fast. Although I wouldn't be upset if we lost these. Stay around. Hold them off to the squad. Can say. Don't know why they would kidnap a girl. Especially when I can just skip on that Necromancy. Oh, I got a notification. Yeah, it's nothing. Didn't think about that. Okay. closer. Oh, fuck it, just go into melee combat. It'll be more effective than that zero shooting skill. Nice. We got our next squad member. Let's get those horses on a immediate hauling. Victor is still asleep. Let's use consume corpses on the pretty useless bees, which means that's a little bit of energy back, but primarily a green crystal. Which will be useful later. Probably. We can just technically move the commands and modlist. Actually, it's probably better just have them on there. And in turn, we'll go and try to hunt down. Actually, now hunt. Put construct up. Let's turn on the auto. Okay, our skeletons in our rice. Again, the construction of the overhaul floor got damaged. Seriously. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and get this next undead worker up and running. Raise undead. Alrighty, our next server up and running. think I might call it quits for this session. It's going pretty good. Far faster than I expected. So, grab some stuff. Okay. That's okay there. Okay, then let's send over. Oh, wait. They don't have an actual melee equipped. Okay. Let's just have a steel club. Okay, we'll send them out to fight the elk. Let's see how they do. One skeleton versus one just wild elk. Who wins? Ah! After a close battle, the elk lost. Okay, let's get that elk hauled. Then we can send out the undead squad. Okay, we go ahead and select our undead. What the heck happened over here? Oh, cool, free corpse. Let's draft up. Fellas? Alright, Hornby. You're better off with melee. Got a squad of wild people that showed up. Well, that's perfect since we can just kill them. No worries. Nice. Send the undead gang out. They're rolling out. Shambling out. Whatever. Okay, first let's get rid of the injured one. Are you kidding me? A sandstorm? Yeah, do you mean the desert? You can't eat that corpse. You're not allowed to do that. Corpse, at least on my side. Very nice. Let's just finish him off without using the finish off because it's not fun to just. Boom. Oh, I guess I accidentally made him start murdering each other. capitulate. They'll start hauling these corpses. And I think that's a good point to leave it off at. Sandstorm started, Victor's injured in the cabin we built, and got 3 undead who just massacred someone. I think that's a good place to leave off, so I'll see you all next time. Have a lovely afternoon day.